to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better.
Hey everyone, RG here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel, people. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Because I missed you. And this is not just a normal speed build because, you know, I usually don't create mansion or estates or big houses like this one. However, with all the news around that big trial that happening between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, I had to try and look what's going on, where does Johnny Depp live, and yeah. But about this later on, I just want to let you know first of all, I will get to what's going on in this build later on. But first of all, you know what, I do want to apologize that you are watching me creating that big, huge house in jumps. You don't see me creating those individual walls and individual rooms, and that's because I'm doing it from a reference. Because I searched the Hollywood, it called the West Hollywood Castle, and because I searched that, I had a picture and I had to create it out of that picture. So basically, I did not create it in the ordinary or like in the most common way, you know, like placing walls and creating rooms and combine them together. No, I actually had to sculpture the landscaping around it, and then placing some rooms and stretch them and work on the roof. And as you can see right now, that was one heck of a work creating that roof. It is actually the most beautiful thing about this design of a castle. So yeah, that was. It took me so long time to make it work and do it from the pictures. And don't worry, I'll show you those pictures in a bit. But yeah, so I do apologize for the jumping in the creation of it. But I had to do that in order to cut the video short, so it will not be like 3 hours long. And you know what, just as always, let's start with some numbers. I'm saying let's start, but we are already 2 minutes into the video. Let's start with some numbers. We are on a 64 by 64 Del Sol Valley lot. This is the one on the upper hill, which is basically the most suitable one for this build, because let's face it, this castle called the West Hollywood Castle. So it is at the Hollywood Hills in real life. So this is actually the perfect way to place it, and I do apologize for you people for that you need to every time delete something else that I build, like the mall or the park, like the theme park. You know that park, the previous build that I already not already, but I also placed it on this lot, and you need to delete those in order to place a new one on that lot, because I think that after 3 years creating content and building for you guys, we can establish that this is one of my favorite lots in the game to build on. So I do apologize for you that you need to delete the previous build every time to place it. But honestly, this is gonna be the best location for this build. So definitely, if you are playing a superstar, a actor that is a star, definitely this is gonna be the best place to place this build. It has a beautiful view, and I do want to let you know. You know what? No. First of all, let's talk about the how I got to this, how I got to the idea of building it. So yes, I told you that I was receiving a lot of impressions of the trial between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard, and it doesn't really matter for me, people, which side you are on and which side you are support. I was really curious to know where Mr. Depp is living, because I heard so many big numbers over there. I heard like $50 million and $100 million, and those are the numbers that are suing each other. But some people who are suing for that amount of money probably living in a huge mansions, right? So I said, let's go and start with Mr. DEPP. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna check Miss Heard where she lives. I believe she lives in some sort of a penthouse. They are kind of it's hard to build them in the game, but I said let's. So I checked Mr. DEPP mansion in, as I said, Hollywood Hills. Now I'll show you right now a picture of the place, and it's freaking castle, people. It's not a house, it's not a mansion, it's a freaking castle. And I gotta tell you that this was one of the most hard castles that I ever built, or mansions, or whatever we want to call that. Let's go with estate, okay? It was the most hard one I ever built. In my respect for people who building mansions, even rise even more. You know what? Let's face it. Let's go like this way. My dear friend Kate Emerald, which is building a lot of mansion on her channel. Kate, really, hats off. It's amazing how you're creating those castles in your build. It seems like she's building them from like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a lot of work. And as you can see right now, I'm creating that half-circled area on the castle. There's a big area over there which is not usable in this game because we don't have rounded places. And yes, I know, I'm aware that I can create like walls that are gonna create half-rounded walls, but it will mess up with the lighting. And again, I'm building this from reference, so I cannot create whatever I want. I need to create it as close and most accurate to the pictures. So yeah, that half-rounded areas are not usable in this build. Now, so after I watched that estate, that West Hollywood Castle on Google, I said let's do it, and that's what we are doing here today, people. Now I want to let you know before, like, it's not before, that's actually we are inside of the video already, but I want to let you know that the things that you're gonna have in here, and that's why it took me so long time to create, people. Originally you were supposed to get this build last week, and I guess some of you were wondering what's going on, where's RG, why we don't receive a new video on Friday, and I do apologize for that, but I did not want to release for you something that isn't perfect yet. You know me, people. I've built malls, I build I don't know, space shuttles and gas stations and things like that. Every time that I'm releasing something for you, I want it to be perfect. That's why you didn't receive this build last week. It wasn't perfect. So I took another week to create it, and now, people, I believe it will blow your mind, the things that you're gonna have in here, because listen up, open your ears. Those are the things that you're gonna get inside this build. You're gonna have a private pool. Now the pool is not like a big, huge one. It's more like hidden inside of a bushy area with some beautiful palm trees. It's more like unique pool than a private big pool. But just stay tuned and you're gonna see it in a bit. Definitely worth it. You're gonna have a private pool. You're gonna have a private gym. Yes, I did that. Also created like a custom-made pressing bench and some other workout tools that you're gonna have over there just to fill the place and give it a bit more of a unique design, okay? So you're gonna have a private gym, you're gonna have a hot tub, a hot spring room with massage massage tables. People, yes, you're gonna have that in this estate. This one is a freaking castle, huge, big, filled with all the luxury things that you can even imagine. Now, if you are saying, wait a minute, if you build that for Johnny Depp, doesn't he have supposed to like have some sort of I don't know, a private cinema room or a private stage? People, yeah, you have that also. I made that also. So you're gonna have a private stage cinema room inside, so your superstar or your actor can practice. Maybe do some scenes, watch some movies with friends, throwing some parties over there. You can do that. You're gonna have a private stage cinema room. You're gonna have 3 bars, one on the first living room, second on the second story, like on the second floor, and the last one on the balcony and the second floor. you're gonna have in total, okay, you're gonna have 2 big bedrooms. One of them is actually the master bedroom, master bedroom, that's how you go. Yeah, the master bedroom, which will contain another private bathroom, and a walk-in closet, which is not just like walk-in closet, it's a freaking room. Okay, so you're gonna have that, and in total you're gonna have 7 living rooms. Oh, people, no, wait a minute, I forgot one really important thing. You're gonna have 1 guest house. Now the guest house is not separated from the house, it is in the first floor for you to bring over people and assign them some beds, give them basically in that unit, let's call it. It's more like a guest unit. In that guest unit, they will have a private bathroom, a private kitchen, and a place to sleep. So you're gonna have even a guest house in this freaking mansion. Now, people, I gotta tell you, I'm so hyped for this build. It is so amazing. I just love it, and you can see the landscaping right now. And I worked a lot on that landscaping, and yes, right now you can see me touching the pool area, and you're gonna see that, and I can assure you people, you're gonna fall in love with this. You're gonna fall in love with this area. Now, where was I? Oh, so in total, you're gonna have 7 living rooms, and when I say 7, you actually have more than 7. You have the 3rd floor, which you do not have a way to reach it. However, if you're gonna work it, or work with it, or work it out, you can just like stretch ladders to the 3rd floor and create another section over there. So in total, you basically have like 9 living rooms, or not living rooms, but you know, 9 rooms to use them as living rooms, or bathrooms, not bathroom. Oh, sweet lord. I'm going all over the place. Not bathroom, not living room, sleeping room. Let's go like this. Bedrooms. Okay? Now, the ones that I left you, you have 7. Now, it's only partial true because I did some modification after I finished recording this build. And people, if I were to add all of those parts in this build, this would be like a speed build of 15 minutes. And I didn't want that to happen. So, off camera, what I did, because I had in mind the fact that you are gonna play in here like a celebrity, and I'm gonna touch that topic in a bit because it's gonna make you laugh. If you're gonna play a celebrity over here and look at that beautiful sunbathing area or sitting chilling area near the pool, love that area. You just need to wait for that area to be in the dark, like at night. In general, this build in night, at the night, it's beautiful. There we go. Right now you can see it. Anyway, I'm going all over the place today. So where was I? Oh, so what I did off the camera after I finished recording, I did some modification because I had in mind that you're gonna play a high level celebrity in here, and because you are playing a high level celebrity, you probably want to have a butler, you want to have like a maid, you want to have friends coming over, you want to have all those things, and you need for that another space. You know, if you want to hire a butler in the game, you must have at least another room with a bed to assign that bed to that butler, right? So I had that in mind, and that's why off camera I took one of the rooms that I had on the 2nd floor, divided it into 2 and created 2 small units. Those 2 units can be, they are kind of small. I think they are like 3 by 2, something like that. But you have all the things that you need in order to give a butler a room to stay in. And I gotta tell you, I play tested it, not like to its full. I did not play the whole game. And when I say I did not play the whole game, I say that I did not start from scratch. I actually created Johnny Depp and Miss Heard. I created them in The Sims. If you want me to upload them to the gallery, let me know. I will do that. But I created them in game, so I will be able to test the build. And when I did that, I kind of cheat my way around to become a celebrity. You know, I did not play the full scenario of being a rookie actor and rising through the levels. You know, that's what I mean. But I did not. I didn't like play the full game. But I'm sure that you're gonna do that, and I really hope you will, because this build is actually asking for it, people. Anyway, so what I was saying, yes, off camera I did some modification, and another modification that I did off camera, I want to let you know, is to change some of the landscaping, because I actually something that actually happened when I was recording the cinematics to the intro and the extra is that the paparazzis actually came over, got inside, not the house, but got inside the property and start taking pictures, and people were actually going inside the freaking mansion, people. And this is a freaking mansion. You need and you're supposed to have your privacy, right? So I did some modification to the landscaping in order for it to block people from entering from the sides and forcing them to go through the main gate. So that's another thing that I did over there off camera, and you're definitely gonna see you're definitely gonna feel like you are a high celebrity, a high known celebrity, and people are lurking around your property in order to take a picture of you or something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be super awesome if you love playing actor or like a celebrity sim. Okay, and right now you can see me creating the more like chilling area outside of it's the first level balcony with some painting area. You know that this is the most beautiful view in the game, and definitely you can do like painting from reference from here. It will be amazing. And one thing that I do want to also add is that the inside of this build, we have no idea how it looks. Zero pictures online of how the place looks inside. And as you can see from the pictures at the beginning, even the exterior, it is really limited. I had to work with it. I had to maybe, let's call it, imagine how it should look like or how it's supposed to look like, because most of those pictures were taken from, I guess, choppers or drones, stuff like that. But we had no idea, I had no idea, and I had no reference for how it's gonna look inside. So if I need to describe how I did it inside, and right now we can see the private cinema room with the stage. Inside I went with the idea of a 1930s, and yes, if I forgot to tell you, this mansion was built in 1930s. And over the years, it was a home for, I know, a doctor. Again, all the things I'm telling you are basically like hearsay, you know, because I read them online. So those are probably not all of them are facts, but it's the thing that you can Google, you know. So over the years, I believe the last person before Johnny Depp was a dentist or doctor, something like that. And Johnny Depp bought that castle in 1980 something. Okay, in the 80s, he bought that castle. And I kept in mind that probably the inside is gonna be mixed between the original castle bricks with some beams and some old style wallpapers and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that's what I did over here. I tried to combine like 1930s design with modern design, and that's what you're gonna see over here in the living room, in the kitchen area, and basically in any other room. So that's what you have here. Okay, so that's what you can expect seeing in a bit. So where was I? I wanted to talk about another thing. Oh yes, so one really big major thing that you need to take in count, people, is this. If you want to play this build, if you want to make it your sim home, you need to take in count one important thing. I wanted this build not to be used by anyone. I actually wanted this lot to be used by only celebrities, only high-level influencer, let's call it like that. So I placed the trait for the lot of celebrity home. And fun story is that when I playtested it for the first time and I brought my my Johnny Depp and Amber Heard characters over here, Sims over here, So the first time I brought them over here, they had nothing. They didn't, like, they were not even actors. They had no acting skills, no skills at all, actually. And because of that, if you do not know, when they entered the estate and start living in here, they kind of were embarrassed. You getting the embarrassed emotion because you are kind of living high life in like a celebrity mansion with the celebrity trait, and you're not a celebrity, so they were embarrassed living in here. So people, put in mind that your Sims must be a celebrity in order to live here like a freaking king. So do that. It doesn't really matter for me if you're gonna play with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. You can play your own sim, but make sure that he is a celebrity before you are bringing him over here, okay? Make sure to do that. And right now you can see the hot spring private area, private room, with some beautiful falls that I created, custom made that I created them, and massage table. And yes, all of those items that you see here are functional. You can use them. You have all the luxury things that you can just imagine in this build. It is a huge build, very detailed, very beautiful, super fun to play. I played it, of course, after I cheated my way, but I'm thinking of playing the full career, like, you know, starting from scratch, being a low level or low, I don't know, low skilled actor, and try to become a full amazing actor just in order to buy this. Now, in order to buy this, people, you're gonna need to have at least 600,000 simoleons. This is not a cheap estate. This is actually one crazy ass some crazy money grabber mansion. It's not gonna be something that you can buy for 100,000, 200,000. This is not that type of mansion. It is 600 and something actually thousand simoleons. And just I have not received yet the first, like in my gameplay, my first bill, like bills, you know, the end of the week, I think, or after, yeah, I think it's the end of the week of the Sims. So I haven't received mine yet, so I do not know how much it's gonna cost you per week to hold this. But I gotta tell you that I actually, when I played my sim, my Johnny Depp sim over here to play tested it, I actually already hired a butler and a maid just to feel like this place is running by someone and you don't need to do anything, and basically everyone doing their job in order to keep this estate beautiful and clean and you know. So yeah, so oh, by the way, right now you can see me creating pressing bench, and this is not the first time I'm creating it. I created this on the gym, the Oasis gym that I created a long time ago, I think over a year ago, and I basically creating the same one, but kind of modifying it so it will fit the vibe of this private gym, okay? But yeah, you can see me creating it right now. So yeah, where was I? Oh, so definitely don't try to bring your Sims over here if it's not a celebrity. It will be embarrassing for him. Next topic, people, next topic. So, new kits, people, new kits. What do you think about the new kits? Brand new kits. 2 kits were just arrived to the Sim. One of them I actually called right, which is the like chic night out closing kit. Like closes, you know what I mean? Some brand new clothing for your Sims to go out and enjoy the night. The second one, actually, I called it wrong. If you remember, I said it's gonna be like it's gonna be some sort of a cozy night in kit. And honestly, I don't know. It's not a cozy night in. It's actually cozy night out, right? That kit called, how they call it? I wrote it down. They called it something with kids. Something with kids. I think it's called outside campers or little campers, something like that, right? And I gotta tell you, okay, first and foremost, let's talk about the good things about the kit. I got it. You're not gonna see it in this build yet. Maybe in the next one you're gonna see. Maybe we will build something with in the next stream together with that kit. But that kit, actually, if you're asking me, it does have a beautiful items that totally worth the kit. One of them called the single pillow. You just see it? Single pillow on the ground. You can do whatever you want with it. You can actually use it to decorate some couches on your build. You can scale them down, place them on the couch, do like a pile of them. I don't know. The only downside for it, which kind of, I was a bit sad when I noticed it's not working. It is the fact that it's literally not working. I was expecting it to be a pillow that you can place on the ground, and the kids can actually come and lay their head on and go to sleep. Maybe count some stars in the skies. You know what I mean? Why it wasn't working, I don't know. I really wish that it was. So the single pillow, definitely something awesome in that pack. The TV projector. Did you see that? That is beautiful. That is switch. This is such an awesome item to have. Quite expensive. I think it's like 2,500 simoleons to buy it, but definitely something really awesome. And the fire pit with the pattern of trees around it, beautiful. Love that. And one thing that really caught my eyes, and I definitely gonna use it a lot, that was the string hanging lights. Did you see that? It is actually a 3D model of like, well, just like I said it, string hanging lights. And scaling them up, it's not the best, but if you just place them one near each other, it does look like a long string of lights, and it's definitely worth it. Now, I just want to point out, people, you know that I will not recommend something that I don't like in the game. I do have some packs that I don't have, not building packs, but I already said at some packs that I don't think they are worth it. I want to draw your attention to something very important, people. This kit was like what, $5, right? And how many objects we got? Do you know? Take a sec, and I'm gonna tell you. We received 26 items in that kit, people. That means that they basically gave us a stuff pack, not a kit, a stuff pack, people. Put that in mind. And many of the objects in that kit are actually with some interactions. So it's not that those are only cosmetics. You can actually do something with them, which raise the quality, you know? 26 objects. Just to put that in context, or not in context, let's just try to look at other kits that we received and compare them. The Core to the Max kit was 18 objects. This one, 26, people. Almost like, what is it? Like 10 objects more? Almost 10? 8 objects more? That's a lot. Country Kitchen kit was 13 items. Double. We received now double. And let's not even talk about By the Dust, which did bring something really awesome to the game, but we only got 7 items. So people, for the money, it's actually worth it. Now, the items are really awesome to have. I do have some things that I really want to see. Let's say that in the future, if they will be able to bring those single pillows in solid colors, or maybe actually making them functional, can be really awesome. If they will bring another TV projector that is not like childish, you know, it does not look like a childish projector. I want it to look like a high-end one. It will be amazing. But in general, I totally think that this kit actually worth it. So that is my opinion about it, and I really do want to hear from you. What do you think about this kit? Because I do know that many people in the game really love and want to see some improvements to kids and toddlers, and that kit is actually bringing some improvement to that topic in the game. So do let me know what do you think about that in the comment section down below. And in general, people, do let me know what do you think about this build. And don't run anywhere because we are not done yet, people. I do have 2 more topics that I want to cover with you. One of the topic is actually, if you remember, before not last week, but 2 weeks ago in the previous stream, I built with you, people, a sketchy photographer studio in a bonded in Abandoned Factory, and I bet that many of you are kind of curious to know what's going on with this, why you haven't received it yet. And it's just because I didn't have the time to edit that and create a speed build out of it. But I'm working on it, and I just want to let you know that I haven't forgot it. It's still in progress, and you will receive it soon. Now, after saying that, I want to tell you people that I'm planning of streaming. Did you miss my stream? Because I missed a lot of the streams. Like I missed the streams a lot of streams. I missed the streams a lot. I really enjoyed streaming with you. The only thing that I really sometimes, it does make me sad is that I know that some of you do get like laggings in the streams, and I do want to apologize for that, even though I don't really need to, and I'll tell you why, because it's not a problem on my end. I'm streaming on the right bits. I'm streaming with a really strong like connection, over 100 megabyte upload speed, which supposed to give me the option to stream even in really high bit rates, and yet some people receiving buffering and stuff like that. So I do apologize for that, because this is something YouTube really need to make the YouTube platform more friendly towards streamers, and they need to work it out, let's say like this. But yes, I am planning of streaming this Sunday, so people stay tuned for that. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna stream yet. You know what? Maybe I don't like. I do have some ideas what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll just ask you what you want us to build. I definitely think that we need to stream and build something smaller than what I usually, not usually, but what I like stream in my previous streams. Because people, I stream and build with you the amusement park, which you guys loved. I see the numbers, so you guys really loved it. Do let me know how do you enjoy the theme park, the amusement park that we created, that we created together on that stream. But I think that in my future stream we will build some smaller things. So yeah, the next stream probably gonna be in this Sunday, so stay tuned. Just as always, I think it's 3 p.m. UTC time, just converted to your own local time, just to know what time is it. And yeah, so I will let you know. I will give you another announcement via the community tab, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Now, and right now you can see me creating, well, we just moved from that, but that was the big master bedroom for the actor itself. And as you can see, I actually really worked with those old design pattern on the walls, and that's what I tried to do in this build. I did try to, as I told you, I tried to combine old with new, but not like super modern. I didn't want it to be modern. And again, I do not have, and I didn't have any pictures of the interior of the house as reference, so I could only guess how it's looking and how to do it and what to do. Okay, so I do hope that you're gonna enjoy and love that. And I gotta tell you that those green, some sort of a greenish windows were kind of pain in the butt, because they are not fitting. You cannot fit any color with them. So many times I had actually to hide them with curtains. Not that I'm against using curtains, you know, but I had to do that. And yeah, there were a bit pain in the ass in the butt, to work with. And right now you can see me creating that private. It's not like a walk-in closet, because you do have those doors at the entrance, but actually that is concluding the three elements in that master bedroom. You have the private bathroom, the private clothing room, which you do have also a place to make your to do your makeup and your hair, you know, creating your hairdo and picking your dress or whatever that thing is. So it is actually can work even for an actress that is a very successful one in Del Sol Valley. And don't get me wrong, I think we do miss some key items that any high I don't know, high-end mansion will have, or you can think of having in a high-end mansion, like maybe a pool table that is working, because you know I created the pool table from tool, like with tool. I created one from scratch that I could place over here, but it was basically just wasting a good partial of the build. Just for a cosmetic item that you cannot really use, but I really wish that we had that, because when I placed the ping pong table, I just wished that I had also a pool table. Now, another thing that I want to remind you people, that if you want to support my work, now you can do that by joining a exclusive membership on the channel, which will give you an access for a very cool emojis. People, you can see them, people already using them in the chat and in the comment section. You saw my custom-made emojis, and you saw my unicorn poop emoji that people really love to use. You can do that by joining the channel. Pick your tier that is suitable for you, and that way you can support me and my work every month. And don't feel that you have to do that. Of course, do that only if you can. And I will of course appreciate every one of you who will join, and I do appreciate every one of you who just watch my content. The tour is about to start, so as always, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and let me know what you think about this build in the comment section down below. At the end of the tour, make sure to check out my next video, which is the amusement park that we created together on my stream. Till the next time, keep that Sims party going for me. RGeetect is signing off.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.